Marijuana is legal to smoke in New York, but it's against the law to drive while impaired by it. Please make the right choice and do not drive while you're impaired. But if you or a loved one make that mistake, Stephen Epstein is here to help. Stephen is a nationally recognized attorney working in the cannabis community.
I am Stephen Epstein. If you have any questions about marijuana and impaired driving, call 516-745-1500, barkheadepstein.com.
You're commuting home with Katz and Cosby. Now, here's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby on 77 WABC.
Joining us is the great Bill O'Reilly, host of Common Sense with Bill O'Reilly, every weeknight here on WABC Radio at 9 p.m. and also mega best-selling author, the latest one, Confronting the Presidents. Bill, let's first start with Stephanopoulos with the ABC. Big payout to President Trump and his library.
Yeah, and George has to fork over $1 million of his own money.
Wow. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So I've been saying on the No Spin News and on Common Sense on WABC that all of the networks are going to change dramatically in 2025. And that means that guys like George Stephanopoulos making a big number, their salaries are going to be cut. And Stephanopoulos, the mistake that he makes is that he allows his political belief system to dominate his job as an interviewer and a person on Good Morning America. Remember, he's not a journalist. He's a political guy, one of Clinton's advisors. And there's no problem with that. I don't have any problem with him being on Good Morning America or all of that, but he doesn't do the essentials, the basics that journalists do. And instead, he cloaks his presentation in politics. So Disney, already on the ropes, as are NBC and CBS, they have to change because Trump is suing CBS because they wouldn't release a transcript of the Kamala Harris interview. He just won $16 million from a ABC settlement, and it embarrasses ABC. Yeah, that's chump change to Disney. But it's all over. Everybody's talking about it. And it makes them look bad, as does The View. The View, that program makes Disney look bad. Is it worth the 2 million women that watch it every morning? Not to me. So big changes in the legacy media this coming year.
You know, it's interesting, too, to see The View doing these disclaimers. Like Sonny Hosta the other day was like, said something, and then like 5 seconds later, you see she's handed a note.
Here's how bad it is. They have a lawyer in a booth. So there's a booth with the director, the technical director, the producers, and the talent is on the stage. And as soon as this nonsense starts, the lawyer sitting in the booth gets in the ear because they have an earpiece of the talent and says, no, can't do that. You got to do this. It's really, I've never heard of that, but that's how bad it is.
Yeah, it almost looks like she's reading a hostage video. Like when she's, when she's reading the comments, she's like, I was just told here, blah, 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 You also want to talk about Eric Adams, who had the big meeting, obviously, last week with Tom Homan. Trump talked about him today, said that he might consider a pardon for Eric Adams, Bill O'Reilly, but he said, I got to look at the case, but he said, I believe it's political.
Yeah, I mean, look. What I don't understand about this is Merrick Garland, the Attorney General under Joe Biden. He's got to be directing this thing. I mean, Adams is too big a guy, too high profile to have just U.S. attorneys chasing him. It's got to go right up to the corporate offices in D.C. And Adams is a liberal Democrat. So why are they doing this? That means to me there's something more here. And with the resignation of his top aide, who believes she's going to be indicted and has hired the, best criminal lawyer in New York City, represent her already, it just says to me that there's a lot more coming here. and Cuomo's just waiting for it. So
Well, Cuomo should get a
think-
pardon too, then.
Well, no, he can't because he's not involved with any criminal activity.
Okay.
So Adams
I
is.
mean, getting kissed on the cheek, I mean, that's terrible.
Right. The president only can pardon federal crimes.
No
And
kissing.
Adams is charged with federal
Only
crimes.
federal kissing, not state kissing.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, what I see in 25 is Adams dropping out of the race, Cuomo getting in. Cuomo probably will win.
Wow. So what do you...
Wait. Breaking news from Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, breaking news from Bill O'Reilly. Here we go.
Breaking news, WABC.
All right, so say that again, Bill, because that's interesting. Say it again.
I hope you pay that guy well. The guy's like exhausted, and after the
He gets paid. He gets paid on a per breaking news basis.
Right, that's why he keeps
Right.
playing it all the time.
I think that Adams will run, and that Cuomo will, and Cuomo will win. Simple
And
as that.
today, you know what they did to Adams today? They cut his knees off. They're not going to
The
Campaign
matching
finance.
fund.
matching funds.
The
He got
matching fund.
8-1.
eliminated.
He's lost the 8-1 matching
Yeah,
funds.
8-1 matching funds. And they said, we're not going to do it because of this investigation. They even came out and said that.
Yeah, and so everything's falling apart. And the problem is that Adams doesn't have any constituency any longer. Who's running around saying we got to have Eric Adams as mayor?
Nobody.
No one. So there's nobody to defend him. And I don't know if it's fair, by the way. I don't know, from what I understand.
There's a lot worse
what I've
out there.
seen. Yeah, these indictments are kind of, they're like Trump indictments. They're like stretching to get it. But why?
Right.
Why are you doing it?
Well, and by the way, that's what Trump brought up, what Trump said a little bit ago, Bill. And Adams has alluded to this too, but others that, look, he complained about the migrants. Then suddenly, they raid his campaign finance person's home. Then, he complains again. And then there's another investigation. So he believes a lot of it. And Trump alluded to that today again, too, as well. And that one is a federal because it's the U.S. attorney. And also remember, of course, Trump is putting his U.S. attorney, Damian Williams, already has left.
Yeah, I don't believe it's tied into that myself. I think there's just there is some basis for corruption in New York City that is more than we know.
Yeah, well, we'll see where this goes. Boy, is it getting interesting. Bill O'Reilly, thank you. I'm glad that the breaking news guy is making some good money with you, so that's good.
Yeah, listen, we're breaking news every 2 seconds on WABC, right?
We definitely
we do.
are.
A lot of news.
Bill, thank you so much.
Okay,
and
guys, thank
you, Bill.
Thank you.
Eden Memorial Chapels understands Jewish funerals can take many forms. Some are Orthodox, while others are more conservative or of a Reformed nature. There's no one better. With services close to all New York and New Jersey cemeteries, Eden Memorial Chapels offer fair and balanced pricing and can provide easy transfer of you and your loved ones to Israel. While you're grieving, they're here to take care of all the details so that you deal with less bureaucracy and have more peace of mind. Go to EdenMemorial.com. That's EdenMemorial.com.
Roger Stone here with an urgent warning. While we celebrate Trump's historic win, inflation continues to drain your IRA and 401k. And China is now targeting your money with a kill shot on the U.S. dollar. That's why thousands of Americans are shielding their savings with gold and contacting the experts at Colonial Metals Group. Gold has protected American wealth through every financial war. For a free 2024 gold guide that explains everything, go to freegoldguide.com/stone or call 800-747-6589. So go to freegoldguide.com/stone or call 800-747-6589. That's 800-747-6589 for a free 2024 gold guide to learn how you can protect your life's work, and if you qualify for a free home safe and up to $7,500 in free silver right now. That's freegoldguide.com/stone.